What's up, folks? Big day. Welcome to the Bet the Over podcast. I don't know if I want to call this another episode because it was supposed to be a live stream, but we're currently awaiting verification. So expect a live stream next week around this time for an hour or two leading up to week 2 of the NFL season. But welcome to week 1. We're going to get this video uploaded quick for you guys. Welcome our host, Kev, along with your 2 co-hosts, I, myself, Steve, and A. Woods.
We're back.
We are back.
Today's the day.
This is our first Sunday video.
First Sunday. Should have been a live stream, but what are you going to do? But we're just going to break down. First, we'll go over the last 2 games, Thursday night and Friday night, the Brazil game. So first, let's go to Thursday night football, though. What was your guys' immediate reactions to that?
Really good game, I'll say.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm a little I don't know how I feel about this new not that it's new, but that the refs are going to be calling the lining up with the center's belt thing more.
I just don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like it's a very unnecessary thing to be like, we need this in the fucking thing now.
I mean, if you're seeing it called 4 plays in a row on the first drive, maybe dial it back a little bit, in my opinion.
I think it's one of those things where they usually call those things more aggressively in the beginning, and then they like kind of like the same thing they always say with like the helmet to helmet stuff. They like call them a lot in the beginning, and then they kind of like relax.
Yeah.
When it comes down to like letting the guys play, if the game's getting close, I feel like that's really, you can't be calling that. So,
dude, it was ridiculous on the first drive how many times it was Ronnie Stanley, right?
In a row, dog.
The left tackle. Yeah,
wow.
Literally 3 times in a row. He got called. Usually when they make rules, though, it's like to protect the player or whatever, or there's like a purpose. What's the purpose of that one? I don't get it.
Probably offense. I don't know, but you would just actually no, it's not. That's the opposite. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that one didn't make sense to me. I didn't even know that was a thing until obviously they started calling it.
Like, it doesn't give you an edge in any way.
Yeah, I feel like it would just put the offensive tackle at a disadvantage because they're in like a less comfortable situation. You know what I mean?
It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's like another thing for them to think about too.
Exactly, it was pointless. But yeah, overall it was a great game. Isaiah Likely, if he wore a size like 12 instead of 13, it would have went into overtime because Harbaugh was going to go for 2. But
I feel like
there could have potentially been a game winner.
Likely's,
I was pissed.
I think like the blame that Likely's getting is all jokes. But also, Lamar should not have missed Flowers on the previous play.
Yeah. Previous play.
On,
no, that's facts.
Is Isaiah Likely getting blamed? I didn't know that.
No, Likely.
It's just like jokes with blamed. Like they were like Isaiah Likely with the game on the line, and it's like a guy with clown shoes on, like big giant shoes. So, but it's all sweet. He's not getting flamed. It's all jokes. But I think Lamar should be getting the hate, if anything.
I mean, Lamar played crazy, but.
Yeah, Lamar played well. Mahomes obviously played well. I just want to go through a couple of the players. So Mahomes was good. Pacheco obviously was good. Worthy was amazing, bro.
Yep.
But he looks almost more like a gadget guy. He looks more of like a Debo.
He had like 3 touches.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them, the touchdowns, is a broken place. Like realistically, he didn't actually do anything.
I know. I think people are kind of over they're getting very excited too early. Like, granted, obviously, that it was amazing. Like, the jet sweep was crazy, but the touchdown he had was straight up he ran straight. He didn't run. He didn't do anything. He literally ran straight, and the corner just dropped him, and he had a, walk-in touchdown. Yeah. That had nothing to do with his speed or anything. Exactly. You could have threw Boo-Boo out there, and he would have scored.
He looked, really fast, though.
He is so fast.
That shit was crazy.
Kelsey was a little underwhelming. I think, obviously, he'll pick it up. I'm not too worried. I have him in fantasy, though.
3 targets with 1 drop.
I know, yeah. And then Baltimore, Lamar played well. I know he missed Zay Flowers. Yeah, he missed Zay Flowers, and that was a little upsetting. Everyone's down on Henry, and I kind of get it, but this game script was just terrible for him, bro. Like, they were never going to be running the ball. Once Baltimore gets ahead, in a game, they're going to beast on Henry. Like, he's going to get tons of carries. So that's why I'm not
worried about it, just in terms of
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not worried about Henry. Like, people are panicking on him a lot, to be honest, but I'm not.
If he scores 13 points a game, I'm not gonna be surprised. Like, it's basically he's gonna eventually break off runs, and the line couldn't play against the Chiefs the other day, and they had to throw the ball because they kept scoring. So
you gotta let Henry throw the ball.
Zay Flowers went crazy, and then the biggest story is Mark Andrews and what's his name? Isaiah Likely. I know Isaiah Likely obviously looked amazing, and everyone's really panicking on Andrews, but I have a strange feeling it's going to be like one of those situations where it's like next week Mark Andrews is going to go crazy. Isaiah Likely's going to have 4 points.
Maybe
Whoever
not
you
next week because I know Andrews. They even said it that he's still like rehabbing low key. So it's I wish that was something before we put in that receptions bet that we would have looked into. You know, because he's still doing a little. It's like the situation with Breece Hall last year when he came back, he wasn't 100%. You know what I mean? Until the Broncos game.
Apparently, Mark Andrews is diabetic too, so apparently, like
he is. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for that. But I have a feeling the Andrews and Likely situation is whoever you start in fantasy, the other one's gonna go crazy. That's what it's gonna be like, I feel like. And then the next game was obviously Eagles Packers. Let me get up
thought this game was better.
Score street.
I thought this game was more interesting. Maybe that's
this game was really good.
Maybe that's because I almost hit my parlay in this one.
I took the Eagles money line once they went down by 6, and it actually paid pretty good.
Yeah, you did. I saw that. That was sick.
Yeah.
It was a good. Like, I think the Eagles are like. I came away that game more impressed. I mean, like obviously it's different now, but like I came more away impressed with the Packers than the Eagles that game. Like I don't think, like I think the Packers showed me a lot more than I thought they were.
I had Jalen Reed in fantasy. That was exciting.
Well, you had Jaden Reed, but yeah.
Jaden, my fault.
Jaden. I think
Jaden Reed, if you're watching this, my fault.
Saquon looked really good, but I think he's like he always kind of looks good and then he gets hurt.
Wait. I think this Tyreek Hill thing is legit, dude.
Yeah, it is real.
Oh my god.
So
Tyreek
apparently
Hill being handcuffed outside the stadium.
So is he questionable?
Driving violation.
Is he questionable?
Apparently he's playing.
What did you say?
He got arrested for a driving violation, but his agent said he's going to play today. So basically, pound the fucking Tyreek Hill over today.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. But what were we? Oh yeah, we were talking about the Eagles. So Saquon did well. Hurts was good. I mean, he threw a couple stupid picks.
Yeah, someone put in a parlay. They said arrest him after. God damn it. That's tough.
But yeah, Hurts played really well. I mean, really.
Yeah, it was like he played all right. I
think he's better than what he played.
No, he didn't, bro. He threw 2 picks.
I know.
He threw 2 dog shit picks.
I think we both just said he played bad.
Oh, no, you said he played well.
I said he played all right. Like
Jalen Hurts is so mid, bro, and I've been saying it for years.
AJ Brown went crazy, bro.
For 2 years in a row, but yeah, he's mid.
AJ Brown, of course, has like less catches than Devontae Smith. I'm higher on Smith than Brown for some reason, but of course AJ Brown has less catches, but he has that like 60-yard bomb, and Devontae Smith has. I
think AJ Brown's a different kind of athlete. That's why I think he's better.
No, yeah, I think he's overall a better player, but I love Devontae Smith. I feel like Smith's obviously going to get more of the targets, and Brown's just going to be like the 40-yard bombs. Yeah, like.
Kev, how you feeling about Barkley?
Dude, I don't really care. The Giants are.
Fan.
They're better off without him, bro. Like, what are they going to do? Sign Saquon and run him into the ground and not do anything? Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's like if you were competing this year to be really good, like it's probably different.
Yeah, if they were good, I would.
Like by the time you're in theory, your team's going to be good. Like, is he good?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he won't be good by the time the Giants are actually good.
I mean, like maybe they could be. I don't think they're going to be actually bad this year, but just like on paper, like if they're going to be good next year, like
yeah.
Even so, like I'm not sure it makes a lot of sense, but.
Yeah, I don't think the Giants are going to be like as bad as everyone says, but they're not like Super Bowl bound. Yeah, I think they'll win like 6 or 7, to be honest. Like that's a decent range. But I mean, Saquon went crazy, but bro, I have a strange feeling he's going to get hurt. I'm not like praying for an injury, but bro, he's always hurt.
I could see it.
Always hurt. And then when we go to the Packers, the big news was obviously what did he sprain his MCL or something?
So, but it's like 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, I saw 2 to 3 or maybe 4 to 6. He'll be back. It's not. It looked season ending at the time. Josh Jacobs.
Twitter person was like, his season's over.
Yeah, everyone was bugging out on Twitter and Instagram. Josh Jacobs looked all right. I don't know. The first half of the game, he averaged 0.5 yards per carry, which is crazy. But obviously, towards the back end of the game, he started to get a little bit more. Like yards per carry. I guess he wore down the defense, which is good. I'm not as high on Josh Jacobs as I was like earlier in the season. I don't know. But honestly, the biggest story of that game was who was the wide receiver 1, because the Packers the entire offseason were like, we like all 4 of the guys we have between Reed, Dobbs, Watson, and Wicks. I obviously Wicks looks like the worst of the bunch, but it looks like Jaden Reed is the one.
Yeah. I think he probably is, but it's also one of those things where like, bro, like one of them was like a blown play. Like he didn't, again, like how many catches did he have? Like 5?
He had 4 receptions.
Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like he was like pumping volume.
So did Dobbs, though.
Yeah, like that's my point. Like he had
It's
not a broken play, but kind of a broken play. And then what was the other one? Like the end around? Like the
yeah,
same thing Xavier Worthy did, except he got a little bit more volume. Like
yeah.
I'm
But
not like I love Jaden Reed. Like I'm a big fan, but it's not even that. It's more just like I'm not like now like, oh, like make sure like you have like, bro, 4 receptions on 6 targets. Romeo
yeah,
Dobbs had more targets.
the Packers wide receiver room is realistically just going to be like whoever's hot that day, which kind of
Like
sucks
Christian
for like
Watson had 3
fantasy.
It's very
catches for
bad for
13
fantasy.
yards.
Yeah,
But
Like-
maybe
But,
we'll see in the coming weeks if one of them is going to
Yeah, it could
be
be.
Yeah, one of them-
going to stand out more frequently.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know now. Too, Malik Willis is in. He might have a favorite target as opposed
I don't know what that
to
dude
Love.
be doing.
Malik Willis.
Yeah,
He looked good.
he was drafted. He was drafted in like the first round, right?
No, like the second or third.
Second round by
I
the
think he was I thought
Titans.
was gonna be.
He was supposed to be good.
Maybe the Packers will find their guy.
Bro, Love is their guy. That he's hurt. So now we went through the 2 games. Now we'll kind of just briefly go through all the games today and maybe talk about a couple bets or whatever.
Yeah, I think we'll
Steve,
Yeah, I think if anybody's got any starts or sits, that they don't think anybody currently has on their roster, maybe we'll talk about
I'm
that.
benching Jerry Jeudy today.
and Steve, you also have to update the sheets with all our pick'ems.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah, I think
Let it be known that Kevin's 2-0.
I went 2-0. Steve, you went 0-2, and Awoods went 1-1.
I
No, yeah, 1-1.
I disagree. I don't think I went 0-2.
Yes, you did. You took Baltimore, and then you took Green Bay.
No way. I never.
Well,
could've
what
guessed
was the line?
Well,
Oh.
Baltimore. I thought, yeah, the
2.5,
Chiefs won by
2.5.
2.5 was Baltimore. The Chiefs won by 7, and then the Eagles were what, 3? I think
5. They won by
5. They won.
It
They won
says
by.
here I took the Chiefs and Philly.
Did you take Philly?
No, I'm
No,
kidding.
he's lying.
I'm lying.
I could have sworn you took Green Bay. I was like,
So
bro, what?
All right, so you guys have Walls.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only like I wouldn't ever start Austin Eckler. Like I wouldn't ever start. Like I think there's a lot of like, who knows this week? It's kind of weird. Like I would.
Yeah,
just
we
would obviously start.
There's really there's very little guarantees this week. You know what I mean?
Week 1 is too hard, but our boxes we took, we're in a box where you just
I'm like nervous about those too, man.
Yeah, I'm nervous about those, but you just pick the team. It's basically just money line, and it's a giant like crowd of people in it.
You take a new team.
Yeah, you pick a new team. It resets. But in that one, who did we go with? We went with the
Texans, and the Bills.
Bengals, Texans, Bills. Bro, I think
crazy, bro.
I think the Texans is crazy, bro. The Colts always beat the Texans. They beat them twice last year.
The Bills might just lose to the Cardinals.
I know. I think they might lose too. But even the Bengals, the Bengals might not. The Bengals don't.
That's
have
why I was saying I don't
Higgins.
want to. Maybe like if there's any locks, I'll take the same team twice. But Andrew wanted to take the Bills twice. He wanted to take the Bengals twice. We'd lose 2 boxes off rip.
Yeah, but the Bengals make me extra nervous now because T. Higgins is definitely out, and Jamar literally made himself a game time decision, which is great. He was literally like, "Yeah, I'm a game time decision." That's what he told everyone.
Does anyone have parlays they have in?
I
have one. It's actually a Cardinals one. That's why I said.
Let me hear it.
I have Kyler over 200 passing yards, Kyler over 40 rushing yards, Marv over 70 receiving yards, Trey McBride over 40 receiving yards, and then Dalton Kincaid over 40 receiving yards. So it's like 5 to win 55 or 10 to win 110. I'm a big fan. I'm a Cardinals.
So do you think you took Cardinals money line?
No, I didn't actually put the Cardinals winning in it. I guess I just put them doing well.
Oh, okay. I mean that's not unrealistic because realistically the Bills' defensive line is like no, they're secondary. Everyone's gone, right?
I think they have a few good guys. Like they have, I forgot is it Teron Johnson? I always get it confused.
They lost like Trey White though. Didn't they lose Who? Oh, Poyer. Isn't Poyer still a free agent?
Yeah, I think the other safety, who I can't think of his name, Micah Hyde, I think came back though.
What do we think
he
of
came back.
Devontae Adams over 71 receiving yards?
That's it. That bet.
What?
I think.
Well, no, I'm cooking something up.
I think I'm gonna throw in. You can get like 4 free no sweat bets just on touchdown scorers. So, I'll probably throw in those. I like doing the promos just because like you get better odds.
Can you
or
guys?
whatever.
What time are you guys coming over? Because I want to put something together like the 3 of us before.
You want to cook a lay?
Yeah.
Probably like 12:15.
All right, so as long as we have some time, yeah.
The other thing is on DraftKings, if you do a live touchdown score, you get like 50% profit boost. So I'll probably kind of throw something in there.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Kenneth Walker over 63.5 is good.
I'm about to hammer Tyreek Hill's highest receiving over.
Yeah, it's so like, what are the reports about Tyreek Hill getting arrested?
Plus 120, that's not even a lot, bro. He doesn't even have a one higher than plus 120.
So he actually got arrested, right?
He was detained. Okay, so this is what Schefter just tweeted. I think it was Schefter or it was Rapture. I don't know. Oh no, Jeff Darlington. I'm told by sources Tyreek Hill was cited for reckless driving as a result of his incident outside of the stadium with police. After he was pulled over, he got into a verbal altercation with police. The officer chose to place Hill in handcuffs. He was cited and released after the situation was de-escalated. So basically, he probably just like argued, I guess, is what it is, and then they like put him in handcuffs, just like stop, and then
yeah,
maybe his court date will be when they play the Jets.
I just saw literally Tyreek is going to play in today's game. He's already been released by police and he's in the stadium. So I guess not too much to worry about.
Just from a this game perspective, there's nothing to worry about.
And other news that's reported by JPA Football, right? Just reported 3 minutes ago. The Rams pursued. Guess what old coach they pursued?
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick for the defensive coordinator job.
He doesn't want to do that though, right? He wants to be a head coach.
No, I think it said he was only looking for a head coaching job.
He's like Colin Kaepernick, bro. He's like threatening to play football.
But that's most of the stories. Do you guys? I'm not really.
I'm good.
I'm not hammering too much.
I want to craft something devious up.
One other thing, 2 other bets that I would probably consider. This might be biased, so maybe not listen to this one, but I think Giants money line isn't the worst idea, especially because they're projected to lose. So that could potentially be profitable. Also, bro, Cowboys at Browns. The Cowboys are not favored, which is kind of crazy to me. I get that they're away, but the Cowboys bet
good last year, and I guess they're assuming like Deshaun Watson's back, they'll be better in theory.
Well, look at their defense is number 1, arguably.
Yeah, but still, like I would expect the Cowboys to beat the Browns.
I think they will too.
I think CeeDee Lamb is gonna have a day.
Yeah, they're plus 110, so that's something interesting to look out for. Other than that, I mean, would you take any other money lines like
Jets
money? Yeah, I think that's about. I'm telling you right now, I would take Colts spread. The Colts always play the Texans so well. I don't know what it is, bro, but it's always a close game. I'm pretty sure the Colts beat the Texans twice last year, even with C.J. Stroud and without Anthony Richardson.
I believe you. I don't remember.
That's why for the boxes, I don't like to really.
What do we think of James Cook 50+ receiving yards, Joe Mixon 50+ receiving yards, Raheem Mostert 50+ receiving yards, DeAndre Swift 50+ receiving yards, and Najee 50+ receiving yards.
Najee?
Yeah.
Najee 50.
No, Najee makes sense, but like
Jalen isn't Jalen Warren there?
Well, hear me out. 10 pays out. 10 pays out 200.
Doesn't Joe Mixon not get the ball either? And
Joe Mixon's the 5th receiving option in that offense.
All right. Well, with that,
Steve placed it.
With that, everybody, don't forget to bet the over. Welcome to our Sunday recording/streams. And
next week will be a live stream.
Expect more of these. Yeah, definitely expect next week to be more interactive and fun. So tune in. 10:30.
We're finally back, boys. We're at what? We're an hour and 45 minutes away.
Kev,
hour
I think you should slam the whiteboard, break it in half. for out of excitement.
Week 1 is snapping in half. Just once
Let a little bit of that Bills fan energy out on the whiteboard.
Once Scott Hansen gets on red zone, it's go time.
Yeah, it's gonna be electric. Tables might be broken.
All right,
everybody.
We're back. Week 1. Enjoy the games, guys.
Enjoy the games today, everybody.